Hello, lovely Gemini, and welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. I am so grateful for all of the Gemini soul tribe that I connect with, as I am a fellow Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be a collective, intuitive, general messages. Some messages will be for you and some may not be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Gemini, I am feeling amped up. Are you? I'm sure you are, Gemini. So right now, I felt like the first thing I needed to do was give us some elbow room. We're needing some elbow room, Gemini, because we're getting ready to make some executive decisions right now. I was feeling called to the Tarot Grand Lux. So I want to start off with from today, which is the 22nd of July, where the sun hands over the sun to the Lion King. And the first thing that came to my mind, Gemini, is this season is going to bring out the tiger in you, Gemini. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I kind of pre-shuffled and I kind of seen Gemini collectives. We're getting ready for some radical decisions around our fourth house, which has to do with our home, our real estate, property, blessings. A big blessing in disguise is coming in, Gemini, like I'm feeling, but let me go ahead and keep shuffling. So show me, Spirit, as the sun enters Leo today, and we have Venus, Mercury here. Venus will be in your fourth house, Gemini, okay? Now I'm going to be jumping on to August, okay? But let's see what today brings, because today's been like a feeling where we got Tony the Tiger, okay? It's like the tiger in you, Gemini, comes out now, okay? It's like the tiger is awake. That Four of Wands wants to stay. So this is happening in the domestic home front. This is happening like I'm feeling in your home. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you work from home. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords here, and the Three of Cups here. So it could feel like, Gemini, here's what I'm going to say, Four of Wands. It feels like for some of you here, I'm feeling this strong energy here of you work well. Whatever you do, you're very gifted, you're very talented at right now. You're needing some room, like I'm feeling he needs to stretch his shoulders, doesn't he? Okay? Very focused, very detailed right now when you're making executive decisions when it comes to your career, your work, your home, your property, your investments right now. Eight of Pentacles. So you're working hard right now, Gemini, okay? And it feels like Ten of Swords. You're coming home after a hard days of working here to feeling a betrayal, feeling like you've been backstabbed here, okay? Now, I do feel like the Three of Cups is here. Now, I am seeing someone in handcuffs. So there could be some kind of a fight that breaks out right now, Gemini. And it feels like the energy of the Ten of Swords here. There could be some drama, but it feels like things are about to change around here, Gemini. It feels like there's a woman or a friend that could be coming to visit you in your home here, okay? The Three of Cups. There's going to be some kind of a gathering or something here that you're doing from now to the end of July, Gemini, but it's like the situation is there's a blessing in disguise here, okay? The Ten of Swords is the full moon in Capricorn, Gemini, clearing out. The worst is now behind you with the Ten of Swords. So you need some, like I'm feeling here, it's like in order to receive this clarity, you know, where you can think clear here, you need to clear out. You need to make some cuts, some executive exits here. Something here that I feel has been keeping your mind, right, not being able to work and function like you want to because you're working on the Four of Wands. And the Empress is right there. Venus in the fourth house in August will be with us. So from the 5th of August to the 29th, Gemini, okay? It could feel like this is about home projects. This has to do with your children, your family. For some of you, the Empress here, like this could be you're doing redos, okay? I'm seeing redos, and like I'm feeling, Gemini, when you're making these decisions, in order for you to do the work that you need to do, you might need to hire help, okay? It's like making executive decisions on a home front. You want to like be careful. We're in Mars right now, so like to prevent any accidents, hire a professional team if you're looking to paint or redo a project or start something new here. It feels like, yeah, you will get a group of people here that will help you, Gemini. Okay, Three of Cups. It could feel like you need a little time off, Gemini. For some of you, I'm feeling a feeling of burnt out, okay, from now to the end of July. But the moon will be in Gemini on the 29th, Gemini, of July. You can take a different approach. It's a feeling like work smarter, not harder. You can get some time away, like with your friends, you know, have a drink of wine, enjoy how far you have come, Gemini, now, because the Eight of Pentacles tells me you are qualified for the position that you have right now. I feel you'll be celebrating something here real soon, Gemini. It feels like with the moon in Gemini lasts 2.5 to 3 days. So moon sign Geminis, you want to like take some time to yourself. You want to go into like the hermit stage. You might want to meditate or, you know, fast or do something where you're in touch with spirit those days. Because the instructions that you'll receive by the end of the month now, Gemini, can make a huge, big difference as we're making executive decisions right now when it comes to do with our legacy, okay? Empress energy and Four of Wands is here. So we have Venus and Taurus definitely here, okay? So I'm going to put these down, Gemini, and I want to get to see as we use these to kind of see where you are right now, Gemini. I want to jump into August, okay? I want to jump into the month of August, collective general read for Gemini here, okay? This is for Gemini. I'm hearing shape up or ship out, right? There's some cuts that you're making right now. It's like you need to delete, you need to exit, okay? It's like right now with Mars and Gemini in the month of August, it's going to feel, Gemini, like boundaries on steroids. The Page of Pentacles is here because this opportunity is an opportunity of a lifetime here. The Page of Pentacles is starting something new. It's a message that's telling you there's a golden opportunity. It has to do with your finances. It has to do with prosperity, the Page of Pentacles. And it feels like Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, Gemini, this is what you've been waiting for. Our 10th house in astrology is going to be lit with Jupiter here, Gemini. You're being recognized for your hard work, your dedication, Gemini. You're qualified for the position here. You're seen in the limelight here. People look up to you, Gemini. It's like slow and steady will win the race here in August, okay? It's like whatever you've been holding on to or holding back from, Gemini, which took a long time, that's the workhorse. That's Saturn saying you're very disciplined. It's time to get organized. It's time to get shit done around here, Gemini. Because like when I say you're looking for the long haul, we're not talking about temporary success. We're talking about long-term stability here with the Knight of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Mars. This is what Mars is going to be in Gemini. It's going to be seeing a lot of rewards, getting a lot of accolades, a lot of earning, a lot of success, a lot of victory, Gemini, is to be had in the month of August here, okay? So there's a recognition, Gemini, of your achievements that are here. The Page of Pentacles, everybody needs you right now, Gemini, is what I'm feeling. It feels like when it comes to this opportunity, you could be traveling for business, or you could be having to make a move when it comes to a career move, when it comes to big moves, Gemini. These are talking about major moves. With the Chariot is Cancer energy. You could be a Cancer cusp Gemini here. So I'm feeling like this is when things begin to move forward. Gemini, it feels like the fog has cleared. It feels it knows you know the direction you're headed towards, Gemini. It's upward and onward we go now. It's taking the reins. Like if you used to drive with one hand, I'm telling you, put both hands on the steering wheel now. Here we go. Jupiter will be in our sign now, Gemini, for 1 year until next year. This is a time to jump on these opportunities. What are you waiting for? Because I feel the wait is almost over. August is going to be when things begin to move forward at a rapid rate with the Chariot. So this can mean, Gemini, travel is definitely here. I can definitely see for a lot of you here, travel's good for the soul here. Now, where was I seeing this? Third house. The third house is you becoming, Gemini, like I felt, very talkative. Your social activity turns around, very communicative. It's like even your neighbors and siblings and people you're working with, clients, can tell the difference, Gemini, okay? It's like how far, like summer is coming to, where did summer go, right? Where did summer go here? Because there's going to be a lot of feeling here of this is where we begin to definitely handle that heat of the summer wherever you are. But now we know that we're learning and we're processing right now a lot of information. So we're slow and steady wins the race. Why? Right now I'm doing our reading while Mercury is pre-shadow retrograde. Mercury also rules Virgo. So if you have any Virgo placements or you're watching as a Virgo, you're welcome in. This is definitely the time, like I'm feeling, the retrograde will be happening around our 4th house, okay? So this has to do with family, our home, our definitely our foundations here, okay? It feels like whatever it is, this review is going to happen. Like Mercury is going to shift on August 5th from Leo, and from Virgo, and go back into Leo. So it's like we're going to have to make some kind of a redo, okay? Something here that we've been wanting to do. We're going to have to take back a look. So in Virgo, it can be like is paying attention to the details at this time, right? Getting organized, making those lists, being more practical, right? Especially with Venus in there. Venus likes to do things more practical. Show weight, Venus, until she gets it professionally done. So any kind of a work that needs to be done, like I just took my car and had it done professionally. I was like, yes, I had a friend who wanted to help, but I held back because I needed expertise. The car needed some TLC here. So whatever needs some TLC that you've been holding back, Gemini, it's like just take it step by step. And in August, this process will definitely get going. So whatever it is, you will get going. It feels like right now you could be frustrated. It's not working that fast for you. But like I'm feeling, Saturn will reward you because there's no shortcuts with Saturn and Capricorn. So there is a reward, Gemini, that you are receiving for your hard work that you've already, your efforts are paying off. Definitely, Gemini. You're being seen in the limelight here, okay? Very professional, the work that you provide and who you are. Let's see what the immediate past was here. The Ace of Swords. You received that clarity. You got your head out of the clouds. Something that you were going back and forth on. You got the phone call. You got the clarity. And now you're powered up. Now you know the direction. So the news that came in could have kept you off guard. But it bring in a reality check. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Some reality check that you were outweighing the pros and cons on when it came to do with an authoritative figure, Gemini. This is making executive decisions. This is Mars and Aries here. So there was something that could have happened, and I want to say the astrology is having us look back to 2022, 2021, okay? For some of you, look back. It was a kind of a awful time for me, okay? But there was something here in the past that you realized that you were getting breadcrumbed in when it came to your career, your focus, or overall, somebody here, Gemini, that got away with something in the past here, 7 of Swords here, okay? It was like somebody here was running from the authorities, kind of an energy, okay? You also have an Emperor figure, so this could be a masculine energy here. It's like somebody here was a liar, somebody here was definitely getting away with something here when it had to do with Gemini. Like I felt, when you look at Mars and Gemini, it's a big leap that we're taking, okay? If there was something that you were not confident about, Gemini, it tells me you're going to wrap it up now because Mars is here. So whatever was taking place in the past, like I'm feeling, Gemini, and I've heard this from a very young age, and I used to be called the commander-in-chief, right? You're the commander. You're the chief, Gemini. It's just something that everyone calls us, and if you've been in a personal relationship, you have this little 7 of Swords that's running away from you because they know they did something wrong. They know they did something wrong here, right? And it was like, this person's not at the level you are at, Gemini. You are the commander and the chief of how this goes down, where your life goes. Mars and Aries, man or a woman. So like I said, it's time for Tony the Tiger, right? It's time for those line stripes to change here. So it feels like you have a high ranking Gemini, or you're working with somebody who is. So there's some kind of a mentorship that could be taking place here, because the King of Pentacles is right underneath that, okay? So when it comes to you, Gemini, like I was feeling here, you have a higher ranking in this situation overall here. And like I felt, you get the job done correctly here, okay? So it feels like there's this shape up or ship out kind of an energy in the past here, in a situation with somebody here that was running away from their responsibilities, okay? This was somebody here that was unprofessional, not qualified, not enough experience, okay, in the past here. Now, let's see what's coming in the near future that Gemini doesn't see. The Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like ship out or shape up kind of an energy like I was feeling. So the Six of Swords can be, you're getting ready to make some move here, Gemini, something that's necessary to do. And it feels like the Ten of Swords, there it is, that Ten of Swords, we saw it in the other deck here, okay? A feeling of being backstabbed, a feeling of getting back up, standing back up, right? Rising back up here. So it feels like the Ten of Swords is something here where the sun is rising. That's sun in Gemini. So Gemini, the sun is shining for us now. It feels like we're moving to calmer water, okay? There's something here that we know we need to cut, we need to delete, we need to turn our back on, and we need to keep moving forward from, okay? So it feels like this could be somebody here, yeah, Mars and Aries. It's like, once again, you're the commander, you're the chief. You know, Mars and Gemini is supercharged, right? It's ambitious, it also brings frustration. So my advice to you, like I have Mars and Aries and Gemini placements, be well advanced in the morning. Early bird catches the worm, okay? If you are working, like I've seen that you are, work smarter, not harder. Mars is like early in the morning. It's very, you know, commanding. Very much the chief is giving orders. It's time to wake up in the morning. It's time to get shit done. And this is where you're going to be all of August, Gemini. So it can come off to some people around you that you're pointing fingers at them. But there's a feeling now, like what I'm saying, what you're working on, this is for the long haul. You're laying the foundational work right now. We're talking executive decisions with Mars and Aries. So you're starting some project that you know you will pay off for the long haul, Mars and Aries. So you're laying the foundation with the Knight of Pentacles right now, okay? So like I'm feeling here, Gemini, let's see what the challenge can be. It's like you have boundaries on steroids with Mars and Aries. The sun, see there's the Tony Tiger. Leo energy is the challenge here. There's something that, you know, it's like day and night. When it comes to a father figure, the sun, or it has to do with your career, or it has to do with a situation where you're feeling, Gemini. It's like there's this feeling here where you could have blockers, like a block to your writing, or feeling a block when it comes to a situation around your finances, Four of Pentacles. So there could have been some experience when it comes to financial areas in our lives, right? Where we were experiencing, where we had to hold tight. High Priestess, okay? Something here that was hidden, a secret, okay? The High Priestess is showing one hand here. So there was something here that you weren't paying attention to, Gemini, with the Knight, with the High Priestess and the Sun. Leo and Pisces. What was hidden? Page of Cups, yep. And the World, okay? So you could have been dealing with somebody younger than you, Gemini. But it also tells me there was something here that you could have missed, right? And this could be somebody that you're dealing with who's all promises and never comes up with something real. This could be somebody who's very immature, Page of Cups, right? Takes no action. The High Priestess tells me, you know, there's something that you needed to face. Because the High Priestess, you do have the ability to see through this situation for what it is, Gemini, okay? There could have been false flags that were around this, okay, with the Sun and the High Priestess. But you need to trust your gut, Gemini, because the world is a card of success. It's dealing with foreigners, foreign countries, foreign money. Okay, it's a feeling where you're very psychic, you know? You're very in tune. You just need to pay attention with this, with the energy of the High Priestess. The world is Saturn. So the world is turning in your favor, Gemini. There's a huge accomplishment here that you have. And there's a huge level up, and it is a victory, Gemini, with the World card, okay? It's like a wrap. Something here is a wrap. Show me what the advice is for Gemini for August. The Tower moment. Making some necessary adjustments here. Mars and Scorpio and the Queen of Swords. What was I saying? It's a shape up or a ship out kind of an energy. Look. Shape up or ship out. And this is what I was feeling throughout the reading. You may be feeling you're dealing with somebody here who's very unprofessional, not qualified, not enough experience. It's like Gemini, okay, we're talking to a Gemini here who has experienced what it is to go through homes breaking up, falling down, having to get back up again, dealing with the ups and downs and the chaotic twists and turns of life, and now knows better. Now you have your head out of the clouds, Gemini, okay? Are you seeing clearly? Because the sword is your throat chakra that's opening up. It's like what people are about to be revealed when you open your mouth, like I'm saying, and you speak, Gemini. It's about your confidence and determination. Because the towers are now behind us now, Gemini, okay? There's a huge aha moment or a huge revelation that Spirit says you're experiencing, right? Because this was not built to last for a long time. Something here was very temporary, Mars and Scorpio with Gemini. You have a sudden realization, Gemini, and you're ready to take a big, big leap. There's the golden opportunity, the golden ticket that I was talking about. We have to make some big executive decisions now. It's either us or the house. I used to have a magnet on my refrigerator. It's either me or the house. Where are you going to invest your intention in? Because this is about to take off. Uranus energy. Uranus energy is about breaking free from the limitations, Gemini, that were limiting us when it comes to our mind. So there's like a mind-blowing kind of a DNA upgrade, cellular, and I'm feeling it. It's like stepping out of the mental programming now, Gemini, when it comes to the work you provide. You are going to see such a swift change with the Tower, because the Tower means no business. You're not taking no people that are unprofessional. You're not handling the situation with them anymore. You're cutting ties. You're exiting. It's like if these people don't come in around you, okay, qualified, ready to assist you. Like the Queen of Swords is, you're in charge of how this decoration happens. In other words, use it as an example. If something needs to get done in a home repair, you call a professional, Eight of Pentacles, okay? It's like these people here are, you know, they're definitely luxuriously sitting there having drinks, whining, dining, okay, you know, while you're working hard. So there's something here, like I feel some kind of energy where there's an exit plan. And you got an exit plan here, Gemini. And it feels like whatever this is now, Gemini, it's like the service that you provide now, okay, with the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles plus the Eight of Pentacles is a Nine of Pentacles. This tells me you are single and sufficient. This tells me you've been divorced before, or you could be a widow, okay? It also tells me that when it comes off, you're coming off to these people like, yeah, you're the commander, you're the chief. If you want to have success at your work, you got to make some executive cuts here, okay? There'll come a time and place when you'll be able to celebrate, Gemini, and kind of let the sword down. I got to say this, and it's kind of funny. In the fourth house with Venus coming in and that Ace of Pentacles, things are about to change here. There'll be more flowing energy of celebrating, enjoying the home. It's like whatever that you've been facing with conflicts, Jupiter's about to turn that around. There's a huge turning point that's here. It's like whatever competitive area this has been for you, Gemini, you're the one who's going to receive a big breakthrough. We got Uranus and Jupiter. So there will be some points throughout August, like in a midpoint here, where there will be some tension, some conflict, Gemini, okay? But not to worry here, because like I'm feeling, it's smooth sailing. Remember, the work that you do now is amplifying. Follow the routines to produce the best rewards in your life, Gemini, and celebrate yourself. Always choose yourself here, Gemini, because this is a beautiful energy here. It's a feeling where you can have a clean cut energy where your head is clear. You have more elbow space to work around here with, I feel. Let's see what the possible outcome could be for Gemini in August. Yeah. So on August 2nd, in the money and love, there could be some surprising twists and turns. It could be coming in from the 12th house here with Pisces, okay? There could be some unexpected secret that comes out, okay? But I feel you already know what this is. You have an inkling feeling around it, right? Of some message that comes out. Empress. That's going to be in our 4th house, okay? Mother figures, feminine figures, children, women, your family, your foundations, your roots. That's Venus and Taurus and the moon. It feels like some kind of unexpected blessings coming in. You're going to be all about your home. Moon is mother, so there could be a mother visiting you. Moon is also a feeling here of your feelings, how you're feeling. Okay, pay attention to how you're feeling at this time. In August here, there's something here when it comes to do with your body, right? Your body, your home, okay? Paying attention to this. It's like also here, you could be feeling a little bit of depleted at this time here. Let's get one more. But nothing's going to stop you, Gemini. You're unstoppable. You're also unbothered. It's not about the looks, it's what's inside, right? Venus is somebody, you know, when Venus comes in, it's all about charm and grace. Yes, you're about to discover this part of you now, Gemini, where you know you're sitting on a gold mine. You're very fertile, okay? For some of you, you're thinking that you're pregnant. You might just be. There could be a pregnancy here. For some of you, like I felt the Chariot tells me, you're going to move past any insecurities because the Empress knows her worth. So work on more self-love, self-worth, okay? It feels like, Gemini, you're pushing through, my loves. There could be a relocating. There could be visiting someone here. It could be a woman that you're visiting or a woman's visiting you. But it also feels like a return to home, Gemini, where you always felt at home in your own skin, right? The Empress is very luxurious, very much about your money, about land, about beauty here. It's like wherever this energy is, 10 of Cups, successfully reaching the ultimate level of happiness and joy. Gemini, like I'm feeling the end of August, like I have here, is going to be let the good times roll. Yep, 10 of Cups, the Chariot, the Moon. And there is somebody here, Gemini, who I feel, okay, that is feeling left out of a situation. If you were feeling, Gemini, that you weren't good enough, if you were feeling this energy of this down frequency, 5 of Pentacles, you're stepping out of that mental programming of feeling lack. In this place is fear of lack. It's also a feeling here with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles tells me there's a major change. If you were in a situation where you were out, you're now in. And this is telling me then this vibration that you're in now, Gemini, is 10 of Cups. Trust me, Gemini. It's like a quantum leap that we're taking. There's a major breakthrough in August, Gemini, a major leap of faith. It's a bold leap of faith that you're taking, Gemini. But the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is shining through now, Gemini. So there's some kind of major cleanup that's happening, some kind of a cut, delete, like we see with the Queen of Swords here, okay? There could be some kind of office argument, work situation. But like I feel, Gemini, you are the one in charge here. You could be the one who's in charge of firing, hiring. You're in a situation where your communication is everything, Queen of Swords right now. You're very organized with your thoughts. It also feels like after this shakeup, there is going to be a time where there'll be more pleasure at home, Gemini, okay? It also feels like with Jupiter and Mars in the first house, Gemini, with that Aries energy that's been here, it is a good feeling like for you to experience things on a next level, right? Jupiter is about the next level. So this is in your house. It's gonna go from your first house, which is your identity, your appearance, okay? There could be a major glow up here. You could have had some cosmetic procedures done. And if not, you're flawless, Gemini. You're just flawless at this time. So it feels like, you know, with the energy in that fourth house with Venus, with Mercury retrograde there, there could be some painting, some redos. There could even be moving home. This could be relocating, because I see the Chariot, okay? Leaving town, making a big, huge move here, Gemini. But it feels like for some of you, you could also be returning home, all right? Because retrogrades are revisiting of our past, okay? Happier days, right? Revisiting family here. And it's like, Gemini, your aura is just golden right now. Empress energy vibes are here. So let's go ahead and get, where are we? We're at 3146. Let's get a wisdom of the oracle for Gemini. And then I'm going to come back to do more readings for my lovely Geminis. Look at this. I was hearing, you know, from Alice in Wonderland, it's like, I heard with the Queen of Swords coming through. It's like, who painted the roses red? Great. Somebody here painted those roses red, and you were like, nope, cut, delete. Yep. Can't feel that way, Gemini. It's like, nope, right? And you're mad. You're mad as heck. Because logically, your mind is focused on your work here. You know what you're working on. You know it, Gemini. Do you? Do you have the really inner knowing just how successful you're going to be, Gemini? That Sun card in Leo. Leo season is to go for it, Gemini. Yep. Higher power and community. Your third house, Gemini. Socializing, internet, groups, a lot of talking, a lot of learning, a lot of processing of information, of data. Yep. And the fourth house. So Venus is in that fourth house, and look at this, connected to higher power. So you can clearly see your third eye is awoke. Your third eye is open. Number 4 is the number that we started off with, your foundations. And 4 is also the number of double blessings here. Higher power is number 12. Let's see what this message is. Like right now you could be receiving your higher power. Like meditation is going to be key in the morning. Receiving your instructions. And it says, essential meaning is consciously contacting with higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committed to a partnership with spirit. Okay, so you're in partnership with spirit here. So it says, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be more conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. What is the highest good for all? How can I serve? It says, then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. So because we see this tower moment here, okay, I want to read the protection message. It says, now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the background of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resettlements or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership that you share. Turn away from the sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of, and you are in good hands. Yes, Gemini, Spirit wants you to be advised, okay? There could be some conflict arising when it comes to a work situation here, right? And this could be a trigger warning for you, Gemini. If something isn't working, remember, Gemini, you have the energy here of flexibility. You're able to solve a problem here, okay? You're able to solve this situation here. And it's saying, Gemini, definitely take some breaks, right? Work smarter, not harder. Don't get too frustrated with what's not working here, right? Because the tower moment can be, Gemini, a place where something that, you know, you're holding the sword, and I know you're very focused, but let's get an advice on this. Like, don't make any impulsive decisions, Gemini, is what it's saying. Look, it landed right there. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Like I was feeling, you've been through hell and back, Gemini. Yeah, that definitely clears that one up. Clarify one more for Gemini. I'm looking at the High Priestess right now. Gemini, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. There's the Four of Pentacles with the High Priestess and the Sun underneath. You're holding back something here, Gemini, okay? And it says, let me say it again, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Gemini, this is within a day. You can change that. You can change a negative situation into a positive situation by how you wake up. Do you wake up like Tony the Tiger? Just joking. I've been sleeping late and having trouble sleeping, like up all night because Mars is ramped up. So if you're doing that, let me know. Give me, I like to take baths and relax in the night. Whatever you do now, Gemini, it's like, don't put yourself last on the list. If you're feeling a burnout, okay, if there's a situation that's turned cold in your life, it's negative, let it go, right? Don't let it focus your whole day on it. Don't put your whole day based on something here that made you upset, right? It's like, let off steam by riding a bike in the morning or taking a walk or doing a workout in the morning. Mars is the energy of fire, right? And in Leo, it's going to be amped up for us. The month of August, the Leo energy, right? Leo season is the month to get up earlier, to start your day off. Do what you did when you were a kid, right? Even if it's horseback riding, I'm seeing here. Use that morning, Gemini, to say today's a day of miracles. Start your day off with a high frequency, Gemini. That's what I'm feeling here. And this will change everything in your life, Gemini, the Empress energy. I'm going to leave it there. This has been a long one. So I'll come back and do another one for us. But I love you bunches. Seriously. See you in the next reading. Be blessed.